Hello, and welcome to my candle review episode that I said I was going to do. But there's a twist. I'm going to do all 8 candles that I own at once. I've got a lot of them. Some of them more burnt down than others, but they still let off a bit of smell, you know? I've got a bunch of different types. Yeah, that's the idea. That's the plan. Don't know if the video is going to be any good. Boom. Starting with, though, I'm going to be reviewing them from my least favorite to favorite in singular moments, right? So singular moments. So how I'm going to be doing this is, oh my God, I forgot my burner. It's downstairs, my little candle lighter. Okay, I'll be right back. Whoops. Okay, so I got my plasma lighter, which lights candles for me. But I figured I'd go over one at a time and go from least favorite to favorite. And these are all candles that I bought from Ralph's, so you guys know to avoid them. Basically, is the thing. So, without further ado, starting this one off with, which one's my least favorite? Probably this one. The Tuscany Candle Premium Satin Wax Eucalyptus Mint. This one, with essential oils, apparently. Who knows what essential oils are? But this is a eucalyptus and cool mint. Now, this is a flavor combo. Call them flavor combos because you know some people like to eat their candles. This is a combo that's normally supposed to be pretty good. This one, though, I don't know what it is that they mix this with, but it smells like chemicals. It smells horrible. Maybe I've got a faulty batch of this candle with this particular one. I don't know, but it's not very nice. I've lit this up a couple of times. I bought it recently because I bought a similar combination of smells, and yeah, it was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. But this eucalyptus and mint leaf from Tuscany Candles, this one, if you ever see this one, don't buy it. It's really bad. I rate this one probably like a 1.4 out of 10. That's what I'm giving this one on my scale. Do not buy the eucalyptus mint Tuscany Candle edition. Not very good. Give it a little smell. I mainly just got a lot of charcoal. Number 2. Another one from the Tuscany Candle selection. This one with premium marbled wax. It's the Sea and Sand edition. This one here is not very good at all. With essential oils, it's rain, linen, and orange, apparently, is the advertised smells. This one, though, doesn't really... well, okay. So it does smell of linen. It does smell of the orange. But where's the rain coming from? I don't really know. I bought this one because I thought it would be quite interesting, but it is quite overpowering. I think the combination of smells, you can't really go wrong with it. Rain, linen, and orange. Linen's a classic as well. You know, it's kind of one of your fundamental smells if you think about it. But this one just wasn't really hitting the mark for me. And I think it's because it was too overpowering. It's too sweet. It smells too manufactured. It's not natural. I'm more of a natural smell kind of guy. And if a candle smells a little bit too much processed, which they all are, they're all processed, let's face it. But if it smells too much like it, I ain't a fan. So this Tuscany Candle, Sea and Sand edition, I do not recommend. I'm going to give this one a 3.2 out of 10. Where am I getting this scaling system from? I don't know. But yeah, this one, not that good. Not that good. Not really giving it enough time to smell either. But tough luck. This review moves fast. Third, least liked smell. It's from a different company this time. Or maybe they're all the same company. I don't know. Candle Light. Estimated 1840, apparently. That means when the company was made. From Leesburg, Ohio. It's the Apple Cinnamon Crisp. Long-lasting fragrance. This one here in this cute little jar. This one, you can see that smoke coming off of it because I've actually lit these up recently. This one is, you can definitely smell the apple. You can definitely smell the crisp a bit, but it's too sweet, which is going to sound weird, right? Because you bought, listen, Bren, you bought an apple cinnamon crisp smell. What were you expecting? I like my smells to be a little bit more subtle than this. This is quite overpowering for what it is. So maybe I would recommend this if you have a big open room that you're really trying to permeate, but also, in what setting and situation do you want this smell in your house? I bought this for a Thanksgiving dinner, and I just don't really think it set the theme correctly. I mean, it made it smell like apples, you know, which is okay, but is it really what you want? I mean, it's not something I really want in my bedroom. It's not something I want in my bathroom. dinner table? Not really, because it's very sweet. It's overpowering. It will put you off your food almost. But I think a nice open area, if you're into apple and cinnamon crisp, this could be one for you, but it's not for me personally. And that's why it only just barely scrapes over the Sea and Sand Tuscany candle with a 3.8 score. Still not up there, above average. It's not terrible. I mean, it's pretty bad, actually, given the score I gave it, but it's just not for me. It might be for you, but yeah, my room, not much square footage. I just got a whiff of it then, and yeah, it's quite sweet. It's quite sweet. Definitely get the apple being advertised, though. You definitely get that. Okay, now we're moving into the section of candles that I really like, actually. These ones I'm all big fans of. In fact, the rating system probably won't even apply to these ones. But let's go, starting off with a very basic one, but a necessary one. Because you remember earlier, we rated the eucalyptus and mint leaf one. We did that one. It was from Tuscany Candle. This one is from Essential Elements, the Candle Light Company. So the same company that made that apple cinnamon crisp. This one, though, that smoke, I'm just smelling smoke there, but smell the lid, you know, you get a better feeling for it. This one is lovely. It's very subtle, and it's refreshing, and it's something that I would recommend for your bedroom. I love lighting this one up in the bedroom, which sounds more sensual than it actually is. I just like the candle smell. It's lovely, I think. I really rate this one, the eucalyptus and mint leaf. Yeah, it's beautiful. From Essential Elements Candle Light Company. This one's wonderful. I really do like this one. It's not too overpowering, which is a big selling point for me with my candles, as you can already tell. It's just kind of there, and it removes a lot of bad vibes in the room. It burns them up. This is why this one is like really burnt down. You can see I burnt this one a lot. That's because I just enjoy it a lot. So I really do recommend this one. I'll be buying this one if I see it again. You can probably buy these at your local grocery store. I bought these from Ralph's. But yeah, this one's a good one. I recommend it. Recommend it heavily. In terms of the score, what would I give this one? The eucalyptus and mint leaf. For this particular version of the eucalyptus and mint leaf, I'm absolutely going to be giving this one a 7.2. I think it's very situated. It's very not situational. What's the opposite of situational? It's just a fundamentally sound scented candle. It fits in almost any scenario. In your bathroom, in your bedroom, in a dining table. It's just good. It's just a nice, pleasant smell. An aroma that permeates not too much. Doesn't really sully the nose, but it just kind of lingers. And I think, what did I give this? 7.2? I don't know. Whatever it is. I gave it that score. Next on the list. What do we want to go for here? I've still got a couple of candles to go. I said I was going to do this in order. Maybe this one should have gone before it. But I got this one here. It's a Chesapeake Bay Mind and Body Peace and Tranquility Candle. This one's Cashmere Jasmine. Lovely. It is very much a bathroom smell. If you know what Cashmere Jasmine is, you probably won't be able to recall it off the top of your head. But if you've ever been in a bathroom of like a high-end spa, I don't know if that's a situation you've ever found yourself in, but that's immediately what it reminded me of. I've only been in one when I was a kid, like a very, very bougie spa, but this is what it reminds me of. This is the kind of candle they'd have burning in there. Definitely a bathroom candle. It is very pleasant. You can have this while you're taking a bath. 100%. It is lovely. I really do recommend this one if you have a bath as well. I actually only have a shower, so I don't really get much usage out of this one. That's why you can see it hasn't really burnt down that much. I don't really burn it that much, but it is a lovely candle. I would say it's probably below the eucalyptus and mint leaf in terms of being my favorite. So I don't really know why I did this one afterwards, but hey ho, job done, I guess. So yeah, that gets a score of probably 6.4. There you go. Okay, the next one is... which one do I go for next? These are all very good. I'm going to go for this one here. The Lilac Petal. It's a Tuscany candle, once again. Premium satin wax with essential oils, lilac, and hyacinth. I don't know how you say this. Hyacinth. Hyacinth? Hyacinth? Hyacinth. Pronunciation.
Hyacinth.
Oh, I did pronounce it right. Hyacinth. Okay. Wonderful. Yeah, this one's pretty good. You can see the smoke coming off of it, probably, maybe. Probably not. Probably not going to show. But this one, again, fits the Brennan guarantee. What do I want out of a candle? Subtle, not too overpowering. This one's definitely that. But this is a lovely smell that is, again, probably going to be considered one of the baselines. It gives you a nice feeling. It reminds you of spring, I would say. At least it does for me. Very spring-esque, so maybe not the candle you want to be burning in the winter or whatever, but for me that doesn't really matter. Sometimes you just want a nice, pleasant aroma, and this is definitely one of them. Doesn't really sully your nose, as I said previously. This is a good one. I mean, these candles have been quite hit or miss across the various brands. Like, there's that one Tuscany candle there, the one earlier, the Eucalyptus Mint, that was just dog shit. But this one, pretty good. I do recommend this one. I'm going to give this one an 8.1 in terms of my scale. As you can see, I burned it down a hefty amount. Got a lot of usage out of this bad boy. Would recommend it to any would-be candle buyers. Our second most favorited candle out of this selection is the Yankee Candle. So we finally got to Yankee Candle, eh? I heard a lot of big things about this candle brand. Don't really know if they're any good or not, but this is the lemon and lavender. A classic combination. You can't go wrong with this. The lemon and lavender perfectly complement each other. The lemon just cutting through the lavender to remove some of the, I suppose, one would consider, I guess, the overpowering nature of lavender, what it can be if it's too strong. But this is just, whoo, Jesus. You can see that. You can see that smoke coming off of it. But this one's quite, I tell you what, it's subtle, which I like in a candle. How many times have I said subtle? A lot. But it's sweet. It is sweet, but it's not too sweet. This is something that you wouldn't mind burning. Maybe not when you're eating dinner, but in the bedroom, for sure. I would absolutely recommend this one. This one's not too bad at all. Light this bad boy up. Boom. You can see all the soot surrounding the top of the candle glass. That isn't like, they didn't put that in there. That's just where I've been essentially extinguishing the candle by slapping this lid on it, and all the carbon atoms are building up. Very cool. But yeah, this one is one of my personal favorites. I love this one. I've been burning it quite a lot. Would recommend. Just a wonderful scent combo, lemon and lavender. Who would have thought it, eh? Who would have thought it? Not me. And finally, we're finally getting there. This is my favorite candle that I have bought, and it was actually the first candle I bought. First scented candle I ever bought. This one's magical. It is a Chesapeake Bay, mind and body, refresh and rejuvenate. That's the tagline. But what actually is it? It's Mediterranean citrus. Now, what the fuck is Mediterranean citrus? I couldn't tell you. But it is. Gives me great vibes, actually. Makes me think of the sea. Makes me think of a refreshing breeze. And it's something that I love because my room, you know, I'm a guy. Not exactly the cleanest species in the world. But this just really hits the spot. I'm not going to lie. It is quite nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, it makes me think I'm cleaner than I actually am. And it feels good vibes in my room. Look at that. Even as the wax is brought down in my camera, it kind of looks like the sun setting over the ocean with the clouds in the background. Look at that. That is beautiful. Wow. The imagery that it distills into you. Instills is the word I was looking to use. Yeah, look at that. Wow, the sun going over the horizon. Going down the sea. And the clouds in the background. Definitely gives you those kind of vibes. It's a lovely sea breeze kind of attitude, but it's not the smell of salt. It's not the smell of fish. It's not the smell of the typical sea elements, but it's just a refreshing citrusy breeze. That's what it kind of reminds me of. I really do like this one. My personal favorite. So where do I rate it in terms of the scale? Well, I'm going to give this one an 8.7. See, no candles have actually reached the 9 mark yet. I haven't really found one that I'm like, ooh, I'm blown away. But, you know, maybe one day we'll get there. So that was all of them reviewed individually. But that's not what you're here for, is it? No, you're here to see me burn all of these at once and review the smell. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. How am I going to do this? I don't want to set fire to my house. First of all, I'm going to rate... Oh my god. I'm going to raise this and put that down there. Put that down there like that. Okay, so now you can see pretty much everything. Got a nice clear space here. And I'm just going to begin to slowly light these up one at a time. like this, a little circle. And we're going to come back in like 10 minutes. And I'll tell you what it smells like. There's every candle lit at once. I actually don't think I should leave my room with this many open flames, so I'm just going to sit here while they burn and review them in like 5 minutes. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes, I'd say, give or take. I don't really know. These have been burning quite some time. And it really smells like shit. I wouldn't recommend lighting all 8 candles at once. You don't really get any one smell. You just kind of get an overwhelming sense of dread. And I think it's all coming from that one eucalyptus and mint leaf one from Tuscany Candles. Really shit. Don't buy that one. But yeah, thanks for coming to my candle review video. I was about to say stream. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, I don't know, leave a comment or something. If you didn't, fuck off. All right. Good chatting to you. See ya. Bye-bye.